Okay, hello. Hello, everybody. Oh my God, I can see that there's already some people waiting. Hi, how are you? I hope that you're all doing well. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream here. Since before I moved, 28th of April, I think. Oh my God, what's going on with my hair? Never mind that. So, oh, hi, Olga. How are you? How are you this morning? You're up early. Did not expect to see you before 3 p.m. your time. How are you today? Hi, Eileen. Hi, Claire. Yeah, my hair is going to have to stay like that. I don't know. Look at it. It doesn't want to cooperate. Hi, Eileen. How are you? Hi, Penny. Wow, Penny. Why are you up so early? Hi, Joe. Hello, Belinda. 5 a.m. What are you doing up, Penny? Go back to bed. Go back to bed. Belinda, how are you? Anu, good morning from Nigeria. Hi, Christiana. Good morning. How are you? Hello to Nigeria. Hi, Nuneka. Nunu. How are you? I don't think Penny sleeps. No, I don't think she does. Vampire. Wakes up all night. Well, you don't sleep in the morning, don't you? Like you're gonna go to bed soon, yeah? After my live stream. Hi, Colleen. Hello. Getting better. Good. I'm glad you're getting better. Well, I have something that needs to be kind of sorted. So we're trying to a different setup today. I don't have the space to put my laptop on, and my phone won't let me do this on YouTube, a pre-scheduled live stream on YouTube for whatever reason. I don't know. But so I'm going from my Mac today. So hopefully this thing is big enough that you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Well, we're going to be focusing on the drawers and the top today anyways. So this is, I've got stuff inside of it. I should have emptied it really. This is one of these little wooden organizers. You can get a similar one from IKEA, but I bought this on Amazon because apparently IKEA in UK has a real shortage of stuff. And so if I was to order one, it would cost me first of all £40 to get it delivered home, or I can pick it up from Milton Keynes, which is like 2 hours away from me, or and even if I pay £40 delivery, it still wouldn't come until like end of May, which is, I have no idea why it's so difficult for me to get stuff from IKEA here when we literally have an IKEA collection point here in Norwich where I live, and like we don't have a full-size IKEA. We have a collection point. They have like some stuff in the shop. You can walk around and have a look and stuff, but it's only like one floor. Yeah, I don't know why it's so difficult to obtain IKEA items for me. Anyways, this is what I ended up with from Amazon, and I want to redecorate it because obviously it's very plain, boring. It's going to sit on my desk, and so today I need to prep it for my redesign with Prima live stream on Thursday. So on Thursday, I'm going to be going live in Redesign with Prima Facebook group, where I'm going to apply some transfers onto it and maybe use some stamps and stuff. So today I need to get started and getting it to the point where I'll be able to, you know, do the transfers and stuff. So you guys are going to help me figure out what colors I should use. Hi, Catherine. Good to see you. So I'll check if I can put you up on TV. Oh my God, don't do it. My face is not made for big screens. Maria, hello from Spain. Daniela, hey. There's no logic during COVID. Unbelievable. £40. No, literally anything. Anything. to get it delivered, I can get it delivered to. So if they can get the stuff for me to. Oh my god, what is going on outside there? Somebody's like mowing grass or something. So I can get it delivered to Norwich collection point with most items. So when I bought my desk, on which I work on, like the desktop and the drawers and everything, I can get those delivered to the collection point. So if they don't have them there, I can get them delivered to the collection point, and then I still have to pay £10 for it to be delivered to the collection point. Or I can pay for home delivery, which IKEA collection point is literally like 10 minutes away from me. Or I can get home delivery for 40. It's always 40. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Me and IKEA are not friends. Are you wearing your merch? No, I'm just wearing my single apron. I don't know. Do I need to release merch? No, it's just my apron with my old logo on it, by the way. I need to get a new apron with my new logo on. Yes, it says, no, it's an apron. It just blends in because it's all black. I'm trying to go back to an all black wardrobe. So from now on, everything that I buy is going to be black, or I'm going to try to, because I like black. Always have done. But yeah, anyway, so we need to get started. Otherwise, I'm just going to ramble on for ages. So first, the idea that I have for this, right? So first, I'll show you the transfer that I want to use on it, which is this redesign with Prima transfer called Industrial Mechanics. And so it has like these, what are they? I don't know what you call these, but I'll get it out and you'll be able to see. So it's like a full transfer. It's not like pieces of stuff, right? Where usually with redesign with Prima, you will have like, you know, little bits and bobs where you can just place them in wherever you want. But this is like a full-on, almost like a decoupage paper, but a transfer. So it's all one piece, but it has these beautiful, I don't know what you call these, prints on them. And so I want to use that on the sides. So this is the idea that I have. And you tell me if it's a good idea or not. So I want to put it like that on the sides, both this side and the other side. And then I might get some gears and stuff, you know, mold, pour some gears with resin and put some of those on. And then for the front, for the drawers and the top, I want to do an acrylic stain so that it's like dark stained wood on the top. And then the drawers, I want to do part stained and then like use some masking tape and then paint like little strips, about half of it painted. So that is the general idea. And then maybe like put like some gears on here in the middle or whatever. I don't know yet. But this is the my thinking. No clashing color issue, exactly. And it's easy to wash. You just throw everything in. Blueprints, yes, there you go. Thank you, Olga. Oh, that is done with mechanical blueprints. Yeah, it's one of my favorites that I have. So it comes in 3 parts really. So you can like stitch it all together if you wanted to do a big piece of wall art or something like that, or if you wanted to do like a front of a dresser or something like that, or because it's, you know, it's just like blueprints and you can cut pieces out. I'm up for buying leftovers of this. Colin dibs on that transfer leftovers. Okay, Olga. Well, I'll look up your address, and then when I have the scraps, I'll send them your way. So first thing that I want to do is I want to get my acrylic staining going, and so I'm gonna get some acrylic paint. just raw umber acrylic paint. As always, my favorite color. I can't talk. My favorite shade of brown. So I just put a little bit into here, and then I'm going to get my sprayer, and I'm going to spray some water into it to water the paint down. I'm going to make painty water, or brown wash, whatever. Brown wash does not sound good, does it? They're coming with background. You do not have to paint sides. Yeah, so I'm not going to paint the sides. Well, I may stain these bits because it's just a little bit, a tiny bit short. Like if I put it all the way down, it kind of, see, there's like little bits that are going to be overhanging or sticking out. So I may go with the stain just on the tops and the bottoms, so that when I apply the transfer, they are kind of uniform. Raw umber, right, Eileen? Are you surprised at all, even in the slightest? I thought you had to paint the raw wood to make the transfer stick properly. I think it's probably better to paint it, but you can apply it onto it. I may just varnish it beforehand, before I apply the transfers. I may apply some varnish over the top, just so that it's like primed wood, not, you know, not just completely raw. Glass container. Well, it's from, what do you call it, creme brulee that I had like 2 years ago. Once I bought some creme brulee, and they come in these cool containers. So obviously I'm gonna keep it. I'm not about to put it in the bin like some psychopath. Okay, so I've got some painty water here, and the idea, like I said, is to kind of stain about half of the drawer. So I'm just going to go ahead and start doing this. And I like to use acrylic paints for basically staining the wood like that when it's raw. You do have to go over it with some varnish afterwards, ideally, of course, if you want your thing to last. But it's like using acrylic paints like that to stain the wood. Look at that, beautiful. It's just a really cheap and easy way to get literally any color you want of wood stain. Obviously, you can go ahead and buy wood stain from a shop, and kind of the main bonus with buying wood stain, actual wood stain from a shop, is the fact that it will be self-sealing, for or most of them are self-sealing, so you won't have to worry about varnishing it afterwards. But like, since I'm doing half stain, half paint, I want to seal it all anyway. So after we've done this, I'm gonna varnish it all anyway. So kind of around about there. I may just go out a little bit more, just in case, if I then want to make it a little bit lower, maybe like a wood stain up to down here, and then paint here. I don't know what color to go for though, like the color of paints. So I need your guys' help, please, to pick out a color. I'll show you my options. So first of all, we've got vintage moss. Obviously, there's other options. If you have other ideas, then please let me know, which is like this light vintagey green, almost like sage green in a way. But I think that's a really cool color combination. Don't forget to like the video, ladies. Yes, please. Then the next option is just black. Obviously, it's gonna look good. Black is a safe option, hence why, you know, my attire. Black is always a safe choice, especially with like these transfers that I showed. They're gonna have like a really dark grayish background, so black is gonna look good. And then I picked out my wild card is Sugar Plum, which is like this really out there, and I don't know, I just thought, maybe, am I crazy? But maybe. Is it gonna look crazy? Probably. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know, what color do you think will look good? Like, you've heard my idea of what I want to make. Now tell me what you think is gonna look good. What color should we do here? Or white? I don't know. But quite sticky. I was able to apply mine on the wall and my hand as well. Yes, they stick to your hands really well, even though they're usually oily and greasy. Well, unless you're freshly washed. All this time I thought that was only a tattoo on your hands. You do not use a tape for perfect cut edge. I will, when I'm doing the painting, I'll use some tape to, you know, to get a nice clean edge. But for now, no. No, I'm not that fussed. If it was something that I was going to put up for sale or for somebody, then yeah. But like, since this is for me, and like when I put it in, you can't see it, and I don't really care what the inside of the drawers looks like. Not this time. Right, okay, now I need to empty this drawer. I have some Opal Magic painting. I like that stain color. It's like a mushroom color almost. Oh my god, don't get me started on mushrooms. Don't get Olga started on mushrooms. Okay, right. So next one, I need to start doing more painting and less talking, because I'm talking a bit too much now. Green is beautiful. Yeah, I think green may be the option that we go for. I don't know. Or I'll show you another color. I just obtained CC's Guac and Roll shade, which is like a my walls used to be this color when I was a teenager. It's like a melon sorbet color by Dulux. I don't know, it's like a limey green. That's another option. Love Sugar Plum, but I think the sage will look better. Olga Kobayashi. Oh yeah, I forgot. Olga has a thing for green, for not liking green. Also, think about using acrylic paints as a stain rather than an actual wood stain is the fact that you can go over multiple times and the color is gonna just keep layering on top without issues, which can sometimes be a bit of a problem if you're using an actual wood stain. Oh, don't look. My sweetie stash. Vote for purple. Go big in purple or go home. That's a lot of green. I do like green. Olga, this is where we may disagree a little bit. green is one of my favorite colors. Not like an acid green, not a big fan of acid green, or like a absinthe green. But in general, yes. I don't know if I've told you the story before where I used to have an obsession with frogs. Frogs are like one of my favorite creatures. As a teenager, I used to collect everything to do with frogs. And at one point, I had around about 30 different figurines, toys, etc. of frogs in my bedroom. So yeah, like a frog green. If I ever come out with my own paints, then I'll have to have a color that's called frog green. Okay, so I'm also like emptying the drawers as I go. She has all my favorite colors of green too. See, Olga, I think you're in the minority here. Eileen loves green, Penny loves green, I love green. Where's Leanne? She loves green. How come I end up being friends with all those green team people? Because you're actually you actually love green, you're just still in the closet. You're a closet green lover. You just haven't realized it yet. Hi, how are you? How are you feeling today? Hope you're doing well. Albania. Oh, Brazil. See, Karen loves green too. What is going on out there? The day that I decided to stream, I don't know, they decide to do like area maintenance around here and get their like lawn mowers out and everything. What on earth is going on? Okay. Oh, this is the big drawer. Got all of my contour liners and liquid pearl. Tip them out. Right? Frogs are the best. Yes, Penny, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. After your hearing about your passion of frogs, penguins, I'm not surprised that you actually like frogs too. They kind of go hand in hand together. The spy of green is fully realized, and I do stand by it. You'll change your mind, you'll see. You'll change your mind. Okay, one last one, right. And then we do the top. Can you hear this? Can you hear the outside noise, or is it like blocking it out? I hope that's blocking it out, because this is just awful. Don't know what they're doing out there, cutting down trees or something. We do not hear background frog. Yes, Karen doesn't like pink. Though you did make a pink lady's hat, didn't you? Still. Okay. So that's all of the drawers stained. that. Oh, yes, that's the other thing that I was gonna do on Thursday in the redesign live stream. So I'm gonna use the transfers, and then I'm also going to, where's that stamp that I haven't used yet? And I've been looking for a way to use it, but this stamp with called stripes, which is surprising. Strange name for I mean, there are stripes, but what stands out is the numbers. And I thought these number stamps would look really cool on here. I don't know, probably in black or in white, maybe, depending on what color we decide to go for. Like, these numbers would look really cool just to number out each drawer. I don't know why it's not like I, can't count 6 drawers by myself, but like out of all of the projects that I do and out of all of the projects that I may do in future, this one may be one of the best opportunities for me to use it. And of course, like some of these stripes, we can use them as borders, like around the edges and stuff. So it's a good time to use this stamp. Did I buy that from IKEA? No, Catherine, this is from Amazon. I bought this from Amazon because IKEA has a similar one, but I can't get hold of it because getting anything from IKEA that I want is very difficult where I live. Even though we have several IKEAs here in UK, there's definitely at least maybe 15 IKEAs all around UK. But like the closest one to me, the closest big one to me is like 2.5 hours away. And we have a collection center here, but like nothing gets delivered here for whatever reason. Like I wanted to buy, I'm gonna have to do a room tour at some point because I've got these like new shelves here above my desk. But when we moved, I wanted to get one of those, what was it called? Hemnets, I think, top for the desk, and it's like just big enough to go over my desk with shelves, and it's adjustable so I could put my computer inside of it and everything. But I can't get one of those. They are available to buy online, but the delivery is not available, and the closest connection point is like in London for it. So I don't know. I don't know why IKEA is so difficult. Can't hear them at all. Oh, okay, that's good. Right, so I'm gonna paint this top bit. Just gonna stand up so that big. What are they Prima? Yes, they are Prima. The stamps are Prima. So this, Karen, you missed the beginning. So I'm gonna be finishing this off on Thursday in Redesign with Prima live stream on Facebook. So today I'm kind of getting it ready to the point where I can then use the stamps and the transfer. And the transfer, or you didn't see it, but I'm going to be using this transfer from Redesign, which is like black and white blueprints, mechanical blueprints in black. They're gonna go on the sides and stuff. So we're going full like industrial steampunky vibes. Maybe not so much steampunk, more industrial than steampunk. I don't know if I'm gonna use any like gear molds and stuff, because now that I'm thinking about it, it's gonna be sitting on my desk surrounded by a lot of stuff. So maybe adding like raised elements is not the best option for it on the sides and stuff, because they could end up being damaged very quickly, and it's not something that I want to happen to my poor hobby, not after I've paid like £30 for it. So at the top, and I'm trying to go kind of follow the grain. I may have to do another coat here on the top. And of course I can then add some black wax on the edges to make it all a little bit more faded. Okay, so that's the top, one layer on the top. No strange noises to be heard. Okay, that's good. The only not consumable green thing worth of attention are dollar bills. That is true. That's a very that's one of the better green things out there. Hi, Anne. What's going on? I'm getting a caddy. I don't know what you call this. Like a little mini drawers. Working on mini drawers, which today we're going to do part 1. Kind of get the wood staining and painting done, and then on Thursday I'm going to finish this off on Facebook in Redesign with Prima group, where I'm going to apply the transfers and stamps on, and maybe more. I don't know. Olga loved those numbers. That's cool. Yeah. Wait, I've already read this. Anne, where do I live? I live in UK, in Norwich. 20 minutes from IKEA. Yeah, from an IKEA collection point, not a real one. Do you have what? Jisk? I've never heard of that. I don't think we have one of those. What time on Thursday? In the evening, so 8:30 UK time, like the usual, my evening live stream time. I need to do a cabinet too, but don't want to mess it up. I know that feeling. I'm a little bit nervous about this one. I think I'm going to take all of these out and stain these edges as well. So they're all a bit, so they all look the part. Where do I put them now? That is the question. Oh, I need to move them to the side. Now let's hope they don't fall. Oh yeah, and I wanted to do the edges here because the transfer is just a little bit too short, and it's gonna have like an edge. So I want to stain this bit. So just like that. I'll do that from the bottom as well, just in case when I go to position it on Thursday, when I'm positioning it, if I decide to like place it more in the middle so that there's also a gap in at the bottom so that it's already stained, and then I don't have to go back and do all of this. With the transfer on. Really love that stamp for the stripes. Had to switch over from work to take a look for it. Bad influence. Right, Claire? As soon as I say that I'm gonna be using something, she's straight over here looking for stuff to buy. You never mess it up. You're so talented. I agree, Penny. I think Karen needs to just put her big girl pants on and just get it done, because there's no way that she's gonna mess it up. Just don't show us. Well, if you mess up that cabinet, then you don't have to show it to us either. Just saying. But then, wasn't it you that told me that there's always white and black gesso Worst case scenario, you can just gesso over it, which, you know, one of the truest things that I've ever heard in my life. So just like that. And now I need to do these edges here. Hi, Sky Blue Hippie. Hello. Oh my God, it's Vinna. Sky Blue. Okay, that's Vinna. Okay. I didn't know that was you. How are you? How are you today? What time is it for you? So I'm just going to go over the edges. Wow, what are you working on? I am working on this little wooden mini chest of drawers that kind of sits on my desk where I keep all of my stuff, or some of my stuff, not all of it. I wish it would all fit into this. That would make my life much easier. But yeah, this is where I kind of keep some of my paint and stuff. And I mean, look at it, it's all just wooden and boring. And of course I can, me being me, I have to repaint it. So I'm gonna be doing it up all like industrially ish with redesigned stamps and transfers. And I'll show you the transfers in a second because they are amazing, and I've been waiting to use them. I've been waiting for the right project to come along, for the right thing to come along for me to use them, and I think it's time. So look. And this transfer, it comes in like 3 parts. There's 3 sheets like that. So if you wanted to, you can like stack them one on top of each other and then have one big piece like for furniture and stuff. Or because it's all just like almost like one big decoupage sheet. It's all like the background is all filled in, but it's a transfer. So you can take bits and pieces out of it and place them wherever you want. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be placing this transfer on kind of like that on the sides, on either side, and then gonna do some stamps and stuff on top of it as well. So that's the general idea. There's always gesso on sandpaper. Exactly. Nothing's ever fully ruined unless you're over it. You can keep reworking the same piece for forever and ever and ever. And if it gets really bad, then there's always paint stripper. And if you have to, you can just take the paint off. You know? As long as you are willing to keep going, you can keep going. Right, okay, so I'm going to set this to the side on the floor while it kind of dries. And I'm going to get these things. And first thing that I need to do with this is I need to put some masking tape on. So while I'm doing that, let's decide on the paint color. I don't know. Let me show you some other paint. Obviously, those of you that know Finnabar Impasto range, I have a lot of the shades of that paint. I have a lot of other acrylic paints that I can use as well. But then I also have just gray, like a light gray. I have metallic rose gold. I have like a metallic dark silver. I have blush pink. I have peacock, of course. the teal blue. I have some more light gray, as you can tell, I like light gray. And I have some dark gray, which is going to be a very similar shade to the transfer. So help me pick out the paint. And for those of you that missed what we're doing here, so I've stained part of it, and now I'm going to kind of put some masking tape here about in the middle, and then paint the bottom part of these drawers. And I'm trying to figure out what color to use. So I just showed you all of these colors, and then I have some this is called Sugar Plum in like a really don't know what you call it, like a dark pinkish purpley tone black. Guac and Roll. I have Vintage Moss, which is like a almost like a very light sage green, and then I also have this brown, which is on here as well. This is the same color, so it's like a warm cappuccino brown. My 2 dogs were Norwich Terriers. I'm going to visit Norwich one day. My dream. Okay, well, it's not very. There's not a lot going on here in Norwich. Honestly, it's a very beautiful city. Very filled with a lot of beautiful architecture, and we have 2 beautiful old cathedrals and stuff. But other than that, there's not a lot going on here. Oh, 5:35. Okay, it's evening time for you. Tea time. Why is it not dinner time for me yet, huh? Right, it's a really cool transfer sheet. Sheet. Now, a corpse is playing outside where I live. Today is National Day. Very nice that oh my god. Okay, so do you mean like military? Because I'm thinking there's a corpse outside playing, as in like a dead body. I hope there's not a dead body playing outside where you live, because that's scary. Got my order yesterday. Yay! Very close to dinner. Good. These are Prima colors. No, these are all Paint Couture. I can never pronounce it. Paint Couture. Oh, let's just say it's Paint Couture paints. So these are the paints that I use for furniture mainly. And I like the consistency. I don't have to mess around with the consistency. I like all of these colors. So like blue, teal peacock one goes perfectly, brown and gray. Yes, remember to like and share the stream. Yes, that would be amazing if you can. So we've got 2 for peacock. We had some for the vintage moss earlier. Later on, again, making stuff for my live Friday for TH Decor, promoting A1 Creatives. Oh yes, so Karen is going to be going live in the TH Decor Facebook group on Friday, doing some pouring with acrylic 1 resin. That's what I'm trying to say. Plum and or brown. Put a link on this, please. For what? For paints? Mossy green and plum would be pretty too. My partner loves football and wants to go to England. I'm going to send him to the field and I'll stay with him there. Yes, well, yeah. Anytime. Anytime. Which color did you use here on the cabinet? So far I've used just raw umber, just normal acrylic paint in raw umber. I watered it down, made like a painty water, and I just applied that on top. So more like a stain rather than a paint. Rose gold. Wow. Okay. So blue, rose gold, plum, No, I don't know. Oh my god, we could go all sorts, couldn't we? We could do every single one in a different color, but is that going to be a bit too much? Or should we go 2 colors? So we could do 3 in one color and 3 in the other color, and then like check them out. So, you know, space them out. Oh, I like that idea. Oh, I like that idea. What colors are we going for? Is that going to be a bit much though? Peacock and sugar. I don't know. Looks green. That's why I asked. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it's raw umber. That's why it's going to look a little bit greenish on the camera. Yeah, I think we should go for 2 colors, maybe. I know what we're going to do. We're going to do checks. You know how much I love checks. I'm going to do I'm going to paint I'm going to paint the bottom all black, and then we're going to figure out checks. We're going to do hand painted checks in maybe this. No, not black. That's going to be a bit too harsh. I'm going to use, where's my shale stone? I should have really figured this out beforehand, but I didn't. So shale stone, there we go. So okay, I'm just going to pack all of these paints away so that they're out of my way for now. You thought that I'm gonna go one project without checks? Ha 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 ha. No. No, ladies, we're gonna do checks. Love a check. Okay, so first thing that we need to do is we need to make a line. So I've got some tape. I'm not gonna worry too much about like it being, oh, in fact, this is a good guideline. So I'm gonna place my tape right under like this little indent here, and that way they're all gonna be uniform. They're all gonna be the same size, right? That's the idea behind it. So now we need to, Susie from California, hello. Oh no, I just, that was not enough tape. Anything combined with plum. Maybe we can do shale stone and then plum checks. That's gonna look good. Okay. So let's tape all of these up. Well, the tape is blue. I know, I would use blue. I think the reason why I don't want to use blue this time is because I just used a lot of that peacock color in the past few weeks on other projects. So maybe all peacocked out. I should be sleeping. It's 3:48 a.m. Oh my god, why are you awake? Why are you awake at this time in the morning? That is crazy. Well, either way, I hope that we're keeping you entertained at this time of the night. Love a check. Yes, me too. Love a check a bit too much. Okay, now let's start putting these on. I think next time I do a live stream, I'm going to have to do a live stream. Olga, if you're still here, you're going to have to help me figure out how to use StreamYard so that I can have a host as well. So somebody else streaming with me and chatting away so that then we can have a proper dialogue. Okay, so I'm going to paint this with this, like, it's like a gray. It is one of my favorite colors at the moment for like a darker background, even though like I really like black, obviously, but like a dark gray is easier to work with because then I can add more depth to it. So if I wanted to then go in with some, let's say, black wax around the edges and stuff like that, and it gives me some highlight, it leaves the highlight there, so then I can add more depth to it rather than just using black straight away, which you can't really, you can go lighter with waxes, but you can't add an even darker shade really to an already like black page. So that's one down. 5 more to go. Same here for me, just can't sleep. It's 3, almost 4 a.m. for Fern in California. Oh my God, that is, yeah. Good thing I found your post in TH Decor group so I can watch you do this. Got a piece of furniture I got to redo since years ago. Yes, yes, please. And I want to see it. Once you've done it, I want to see it. And when you're doing it, yes. Yeah, I know. I didn't really give much notice. I probably should have put a post up earlier yesterday, but I was just so busy all day yesterday that I did not get the time to sit down at my computer until like gone 9 p.m. and then I set up the live stream here and then you know, all of that. But I think this is how I'm gonna try and do it from now on. So at least once a week, I don't know, either a Monday, Wednesday, or a Friday, depending on kind of what I'm doing that week or how busy I am that week. I'm gonna do a live stream here on YouTube at least once a week in the morning while Toby's at nursery. Or, you know, obviously I won't be doing it in the mornings when he's when there's a half term or whatever, when he's at home. But yeah, so this is going to be kind of the new thing that we do here on my channel, is more live streams and just create in this kind of space where we can all just kind of chat to each other and have a good time and then carry on the next time. Okay. It's 3:50 here in California and I can't sleep. Oh my God, there's like 3 people here from California that can't sleep right now. What is going on here for you guys? What is going on? Woke up half an hour ago and can't go back to sleep. It's okay watching craft videos. It's therapeutic and inspirational. Well, I'm glad that we're at least keeping you in kind of in happy spirits, even if you can't sleep. Mind you, I used to get that a lot back in the day until I had Toby. Now having children has really helped with my sleep issues for the most part, or having a toddler has helped with that. But yeah, I used to get that when I was a teenager myself. I really, mainly slept during the day. is I used to be like really, really, really scared of the dark as a teenager. So like I would, a lot of the times I would sit all the way through the night just distracting myself with watching films or whatever, and then wait until the sun starts coming up, and then I'd like put on some kind of silly sitcom on my computer and then kind of fall asleep to it as the sun was getting up, because then it wasn't as scary because the sun was getting up. Again, I'm glad that that's over and I don't have that issue anymore of being scared of the dark, you know, because that's really not something that you want to be dealing with at my age. Once I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. Hopefully, we're keeping you somewhat entertained here. The Cali crew. I'm off these Thursdays. Good. Love these live streams. Maybe I need to do it too someday. I'll ask when you are on and go the other day. Or we could do a live stream together sometime, maybe? It's been a long time since we've done a live stream together. That was like, well, maybe November, October, November, something like that we did a live stream together. Long time. Not good. We need to fix that. So I've applied a coat of shale stone onto all of these. It's looking good. I think one coat should be enough, or at least it's looking like it's going to be enough. So I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee and then get my heat gun out and dry it. Exactly the same for me. I woke up half hour ago and can't sleep, and I've been watching craft videos is therapeutic and inspirational. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks, Susie. I want to be in a sitcom, but I'm not a good actor. Good at being sarcastic. Is that a castle? Oh, you mean what? These? No, this is a. So these are drawers that go inside of this cubby that I have. Just touch the paint with my finger, like that, and I'm gonna decorate the rest of it in the live stream that I'm gonna do on Thursday. So on Thursday, well, evening for me. I'm gonna go live in the Redesign with Prima group on Facebook, and I'm gonna be adding some transfers and stamps to it and stuff. And that's gonna be 8:30 p.m. UK time, which is 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know if that's any help, but love everything you do and never get tired to watch your projects and your videos and streams. Your biggest inspiration, Catherine, my heart. Thank you so much. And well, you know that, Catherine, but like you are one of those people that have kept me going throughout all of these years. And well, for those of you that don't know, Catherine and I have known each other since like my adult coloring book days. So we kind of met each other when we were both doing adult coloring in coloring books for, you know, entertainment, for our personal entertainment and for all of that. And so yeah, it's been a good few years now, and you've done a lot for me, Catherine, and I'm just very, very grateful. Of these videos, desktop organizers or drawers. So glad I came on. Oh, good. Yeah. So I'm gonna go this time. I'm gonna go for like a more industrial vibe. So I don't know, you probably haven't seen the transfer that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using this Blueprints transfer on the sides of the main thing. And then I'm also going to use this stamp with numbers to stamp on like the numbers onto each of the drawers, and then some of these borders as well to make it a little bit more interesting. Nine PM my time. Cool. If you can create a thumbnail reminder on YouTube. Yes, so I'll make a post up. Like I'll try and do it the day before, and then post it across everywhere. I'll post it in the Facebook chat as well. Adult entertaining content, right? Now that's what I call adult entertainment. I don't know what you call adult entertainment, but adult coloring books is right up there. So what are we saying? Sugar plum for checks? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? That paint color matches the transfer perfectly, right? I think it does, yeah. It's like a really dark gray. Same with the transfer. I think it's going to look real good when we're finished. I just hope that the rest of it is going to look good as well, you know, with the painty water. It's bland. Yeah, that would probably go on OnlyFans, maybe. I think for it to go on OnlyFans, I would probably have to make it a little bit more adult. You know, maybe lose a few items of clothing before I go live. That being said, people are said to be making good money on that, and I can't blame them. Yes for purple. Yes for purple. Okay, let's do this. Let's get that sugar plum back out. Okay. So I'm gonna have to wash my brush quickly here. Give it a clean because I just bought a set of some new brushes. So obviously it's really, really good for painting checks. But you know, it came with us in a set of like 3 or 4 different brushes, and one of them was a beautiful angled brush which I used to do the rose gold edge here on this table. And then you know what I did? I forgot to put that brush in water because I did that like midday-ish, and then in the evening I sat at my desk and I'm looking at that brush, and the brush is just sitting there at the table staring at me all crusty. And so now it's been sitting in water and in in white spirit for 2 days, and I think I've ruined it. Give it a plum. How long do you stay on live? Usually I do about an hour, but we're over that now, and I don't know. I have to go pick up my son around 1 PM today. I'm gonna have to leave. I've got about an hour until I have to leave. So we'll probably end this in about 30 minutes or so. So I'm probably gonna do the checks and then we're gonna finish for today. And then I'll see you again, hopefully on Thursday in the live stream on Facebook. Right, Belinda, these are the kind of stamps that like I wouldn't normally use, but like for this kind of project, they're amazing. Yes, for purple. Olga's just happy it's not green. Can only make good things by accident. Well, that's how it usually works for me. Usually it's all by accident, but oh, quick self promo time before I start doing this, because of course I have to. So next week on, when is it? Tuesday, the 25th of May, which happens to be my birthday. On the 25th of May, we're going to start our new workshop. It's going to last 2 evenings, the 25th and the 26th of May. And we're going to create this like acrylic bauble, heart bauble thing. So as you can see, I've used a Alice in Wonderland mold on the inside. There's a lot of contour liners on the back, all kind of hand drawn and stuff. And then obviously fine detail painting on there, which we're going to learn. We're going to learn how to pour the mold with 2-part resin, which is handy for those of you that haven't done it before. We're going to talk about fine lines and how to do it, and how to, you know, make it all look kind of more natural and not maybe more aged, not so like in your face, you know, all different colors and stuff. Obviously we have some stuff going on around here, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to use some liquid gold, micro beads, glitter, stuff like that. We're going to talk about how to use metallics, how to work with plastic and stuff like that. So it's going to be a pretty relaxed, yet hopefully still very filled with like learning opportunities workshop next week. So if you would like to sign up for the workshop, go to my website, which is dainty-gift.com. Somebody please put a link into the comments if you can for my website. And you can sign up there. It's going to cost, it costs £15 and you get 2 evenings with me. And then we're going to have like a final review in a few weeks' time for those of you that are going to be creating something like that as well. So well, I just checked your old videos and you make really good quality stuff. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, hi, Leanne. Good to see you. Leanne also is going to be doing a workshop. When is it, Leanne? 28th? 28th of May, I think. It's going to be a live workshop where she's going to be teaching how to create clay mushrooms. If you haven't seen it, Leanne has a Facebook page. Leanne, can you post a link to your Facebook page, please? And on there you can see pictures of those mushrooms. They are the most realistic mushrooms that I've ever seen in my life, and I'm going to be taking part in the workshop because I need to know how to create mushrooms, because first of all, I love mushrooms, big fan, always have been. Second of all, do I need to learn how to make mushrooms? Yes, of course I do. So yeah, if you would like to join Leanne for her workshop, go ahead and check out her Facebook page. She just posted it. Magic mushrooms. Yes, it's going to be amazing. I'm very excited. She is, I don't know where she gets that talent from, but like those mushrooms, when I tell you I have not seen more realistic mushrooms, I'm not lying. The pictures, and she took the pictures like in the grass, and if I didn't know that Leanne made them, then I would have thought that she took pictures of mushrooms. Yes, great for celebrating your birthday as well. Exactly. Well, my birthday is on a Tuesday, which, you know, weekday birthday. So yeah. It's going to be nice to celebrate it with some people. Mushrooms. Have you made clocks with your designs? Okay, I'm going to start painting on checks. Otherwise, I'm just going to chat away forever. So I'm just going to start painting them on. Have I made clocks? I've made 2 clocks before. But you probably, yeah, there is no videos of them. I made them before I made my YouTube channel. But yes, I've made clocks before. And why is there interest for learning how to make some clocks? Because I can do that. I can definitely do that. Let's paint some checks. Olga went hunting for your link. The mushrooms are brilliant. Looking forward to seeing this. Yes, me too. We can have online party. Yes. Well, we'll have a late online party. Don't even get me going on Leanne's mushrooms. I'm so excited about the class. Me too. I'm very excited for Leanne's class. I need to go and get one of those domes, Leanne, that you showed. So when I've made my mushrooms, I can also stick them into a dome and display them beautifully. Okay. So, some checks. We're gonna have a little splash of color on our thing. Oh, see you soon, Catherine. Oh no, got a storm. A couple of witch costumes. You freehand the checked pattern. Yeah, it's my speciality. I've done a class on hand painting checks. I didn't know I had that talent until I discovered Mackenzie Childs, and I really wanted to try it. But if you know me, you know that I don't really like using masking tape. I will avoid it at all costs unless like I can just, do it like that, which is easy in this instance. But other than that, I will avoid using masking tape at all costs. So like it's easier for me to just learn how to freehand the checks than to mask everything out and try and create them perfectly. They're not perfect. They're far from perfect. They're a bit wonky or wonky donkey, as my son likes to say. But yeah, and it's much quicker as well. And the fact that they are a little bit wonky donkey keeps it interesting. Keeps it a little bit more handmade looking, which I like. I think there's been a lot of thunder rumbling here, Leanne, so passing your direction. Oh, thank you. The fact that you can freehand pattern and I can still say what pattern is quite impressive. I know, right? That's my party trick. But I don't go to parties. That's the problem. I don't go to parties. Other than that, if I did go to parties, I'd have to take paint, a brush, and something to paint on. so I can show off my amazing check pattern skills. You can do that with a stencil as well, like Finnabar's check stencil would have been really good for this as well. I'm gonna sleep. Good luck on the draw. Thank you, sweetie. And I hope that you sleep well for whatever time is left for you to sleep. Whatever I freehand looks like abstract art. Well, same. No, it's far from precise. It's far from precise. Like if you look closely at it, it's really not that precise. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for popping in, and I'll see you soon, Khalid. Draw a circle, it ends up looking like an. Well, there's a reason why I don't draw circles and I stick to checks. The trick is using the right kind of brush, having a good quality brush, and the steady hand. And obviously, the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. But yeah, having a nice, good quality flat brush is the trick to getting good looking checks. Will you be dancing? Who, me? No. I'm pretty sure twerking can be on a iPad. No, nobody wants to see that. My twerking looks more like I'm having a seizure rather than actual twerking, or as Leanne referred to it, Mr. Whippy. Gonna prepare some things, have to leave. Thank you for popping in, Karen. See you soon. Seriously, the freehand is so cool. I would have tried with at least drawing them with a pencil first. Yeah, you can do that. But honestly, I think it's much easier than it seems. And they're not perfect. Like really, they're not perfect. Look at them. But it's just, I guess it depends on like where or like how evolved your perfectionism is. Because if you're a perfectionist, then yeah, you will have to draw them out and do all of that and mask them off and do all of that. But if you don't mind them being a little bit on the wonky side, a little bit on the like a whimsy part, then I think it's, I don't know, I think it's quite easy to just, and then yeah, like I said, just having a really good quality flat brush really helps with it. Yay. And last one. I kind of want to make them pop a little bit. I feel like they're looking a little bit, I don't know, like the pink and the gray is not standing out enough for me. I feel like it needs a little bit of white, so we might go over with like a white or a light gray around the outlines a little bit, maybe. do something like that. Right, so that the check's done. Quite cool Monday, and I'm having progress with work, so I would vote for Dainty Mondays. I like that. That has a good ring to it. I like that, Olga. Maybe a Dainty Mondays can be a thing. Where did I buy my new brushes? I bought them from the range. They came in a pack of, I think it's 4. So there was like 2 of these brushes, one angled one that I pretty much have ruined, and that big square one. Yeah, I think it's a pack of 4. And they have like these green handles. They are called Royal and Langnickel, or R&L. And they were like £7, I think, for the set of 4 brushes, which is a bit on the pricier side, I think, but like also not. I want to see that. What, the checks? See, they're far from perfect, but like when you look at it from afar, from a distance, they look all right. And then, so I'm just gonna get my dryer, transfer file. Way more perfect than mine stents. Leanne, yes, she does have a YouTube channel. Leanne, post your YouTube channel. The white would go with the transfer and links up so nicely. Yes, that's what I'm thinking, Belinda. Due to the fact I cannot be bothered in most cases currently, I do not any flat brushes. Not bristles. I can relate to that. Hence why I bought some new brushes. Those couture paints, are they basically acrylic paints? Yes, so they are. What does it say on them? Doesn't say anything here. Doesn't say anything on them. On these, but if you go onto their website, yes, it says that they are acrylic paints, basically acrylic paints. They have something added into them that makes them like stick to furniture really, really well. So I don't know if that's like a mix of like a mineral paint and acrylic paint together. I don't know how they like mix everything up, but yeah, it's an acrylic paint. It says exceptional paint for furniture and cabinets, which is true, and I really, really like it for furniture. My plan was, when I started doing more furniture a few months ago, my plan was to kind of buy, do each piece as I go along with a different brand of paint. And I happened to, because again, well, I watch a lot of other furniture painters, and a lot of my friends use paint couture, so I thought I'll start with paint couture, and I tried it and I really liked it straight away, so I just stuck with it. I thought, well, screw it, I'm just going to stick to this and it's going to be fine. And it is fine. It works really, really well. The point is it always looks precise. Well, ish. Like to watch since everyone is mentioning your class. Oh, I think that's for Leanne. John, hello. Oh, that's all right. Website, please, for paints. It is paintcouture.com. So if you type in basically their name, and then .com at the end, or just Google Paint Couture Paint. It's going to come up. Okay, so I'm going to take off the masking tape and we'll have a look and see what's under there. Ta-ta-ta. Oh, it looks so cool. Looks so cool. So yeah, I want to add a white line. So I may, on Thursday, when I go live, I may use one of those border stamps from this stamp, right? It has some stripes on it. So I may use that with some white ink and then add like a stripe here to kind of go in between the checks and the stain. And then I think I also need to go over my wood stain one more time just to make it a little bit darker, because now that it's all fully dry, it's looking a little bit not great. So definitely gonna have to go over the top one more time. So let me put them inside so you can see kind of what we're looking at the moment. Okay. So it's going to be a little bit industrial and a little bit whimsy with the checks and the pink added. So this is what we're looking at the moment. So obviously this is going to be where the transfer goes. And before I go live on Thursday in the Redesign with Prima group, I'm going to go over with one more coat of my painty water, my makeshift wood stain. I'm going to go over it one more time, and then I'm going to varnish the sides where I'm going to put the transfer on. And then on Thursday when I go live, we're going to do the transfer, we're going to do the stamping. Yeah, we're going to need a little bit of stamping because as I'm looking here, so see there's a little bit of like this side ended up being a little bit higher than this, just a millimeter, but you can see it and it's bothering me. So when I stamp it with the white line, with the white border, it's going to kind of cover it up and you won't be able to see it. And then I don't know, I may decide to add a few more things before Thursday. Other than that, yeah. Yes, please, thumbs up, everybody watching. Share this video if you can. Also share the link in the vets group. Yes, please. Which transfer are you going to use? Oh yeah, Leanne, you wasn't here. So I'm going to be using this Redesign with Prima transfer. It's called Industrial Mechanics. So it looks like that put all together. But it basically comes in 3 parts. And it has like these black and white blueprints on it for, I don't know, some kind of stuff. But yes, I'm going to use those on the sides like that. Maybe not upside down, but I'm going to use them on the sides. And then I'm going to use this stamp. And then maybe something else, I don't know. Well, you guys know I like to add bling and I like to use black wax. So I'm probably going to use some black wax to just, fade out the corners of everything and to do, like a little fade. But yeah, so like I said, I'm going to be going live again on Thursday in Redesign with Prima group. I'll post like a little picture, little poster up before I go live here on YouTube and my community and tab and you know, everywhere where I can. Race stencil, yes, maybe, I don't know yet. So that's kind of, you know, where I am at the moment. I'm gonna do a little bit of like finishing up here with the stain and stuff, and then I may decide to add a few more things, but we'll talk about that more on Thursday. Well, I hope so, Penny. Swap the drawers. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, well, hopefully it's gonna look amazing. It's gonna be something a little bit different to like my usual stuff that I make. So I usually, you know, do more vintage, and you know, I like my metallics, I like my scrolls and everything like that, and then I also like the checks, and so it's going to be nice to go outside of my comfort zone a little bit and make something a little bit more industrial for once. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in for the live stream today. I really appreciate that. And I will see you all soon on Thursday. Again, my workshop next week. Next Tuesday starts my workshop. Starts on Tuesday. My website is dainty-gifts.com. And yeah. Susie, a few days ago, I purchased my first Prima mold. Can't wait. It's a beginning of a very, very fun, expensive journey. Because I started off, I'll show you, my first Prima mold. This was my first ever Prima mold that I bought. And now I have 2 drawers full of them. So yeah, it's a beginning of a very fun journey, and you enjoy it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all on Thursday. Bye.